Hello, welcome back to another game. On Arena 1v1 between Jon Slow playing in green as the Mayans and Skogo playing in yellow as the Goths. And you know it all, it's a Master of Arena 3 AOC classic matchup, and it hugely favors the Goths player here because we expect to see elite Huskarls and lots of them. And what can you do with the Mayans to counter them? Like in Castle Age Huskarls, maybe Monks, okay, but then Plumed Archers are not going to do the trick. Elite Eagle Warriors, probably not. You don't get champions, only 200 swordsmen available. You get heavy scorpions as the Mayans, as far as I remember, and that's a decent counter to standard infantry or to most infantry units, but it's so tough to get a good fighting spot here that I expect to see Skogo win this game as the Goth here. We're going to find out soon, and we're going to see how and if Jon Slow is going to fight against this. We might even see a Trash here, which is sad when you have the Mayans, but it's possible. And Jon Slow is a player who favors the Trash over a lot of other strategies. We have a main stone already forward, a main gold forward for Skogo here. And the second stone on the right hand side is outside. Jon Slow can see gold and stone here. He is going to fight on about the main gold, which you can see now. He can see the main stone forward as well. He is even catching 2 sheep, which he is giving back, actually. Interesting. But he might get caught with the scout from Skogo. No, Skogo is actually not going out here. Interesting. Because if you get the first hit on an Eagle Scout, it's usually going down. So Jon Slow might decide to go for the Trash. His own main stone is forward, his second stone is forward outside, 4 deer outside, extra berries here, so he should put a mill on that if he's going for the Trash here. Main gold, second gold, and even the third gold, all safe in the back. This is beautiful for Jon Slow. Of course, he would like to have stone in the back here as the Mayans, but as the Goth, against the Goth, I guess it doesn't really matter so much because you don't want to go Plumed Archers in Imperial Age. That's just not the way to go here. Then again, Jon Slow, second boar only now 7 minutes in. That's a lot later than expected when you go for Trash here, and he might be in trouble to go up early enough, so we might not see a Trash eventually, or at all, or after all, but idle TC, and he's dropping off food, so he wants to go for the Trash, definitely. And there it is, Feudal Age click, 10 of 5 going up, that's okay, I guess, 22 population, and stun loom as well, so isn't that the standard time for a 21 plus loom, 22 plus loom build-up? 10 of 5 would be fast here, he somehow saved some time, I guess. I'm not sure about it, maybe I'm wrong here, I might be wrong. Sending 5 villagers forward as expected, 4 villagers on stone, we're going to see the Trash here. And Skogo, really, he should expect this, because what can you do other than the Trash here? Skogo also doesn't have a back base. He is on stone with 3 villagers on the right hand side, on the outside, because he was expecting this Trash to happen. He should maybe try to go for a few walls here, some houses, I don't know. But there's the first tower on that main goal. The other goals for Skogo, one on the right hand side, which he's walling off, as you can see, and using it for the wall. And the other one on the left hand side is outside as well. 4 houses in front of the TC, palisade walls coming up, and Jon Slow is starting to try and go into Skogo space, try to do some damage. There will be completed walls by the time Jon Slow is in, but the problem is it's only palisade walls, it's only 250 HP. Skogo now is up to the Feudal Age, which means he could go for his own counter watchtower, and there it is already. Jon Slow obviously trying to do the damage here. Question is, how much of the damage can Jon Slow do? And are we going to see a relatively fast imp for Jon Slow here, or is it going to be a longer game in Feudal Age and then also Castle Age, which is possible? Now there's the tower up for both players, or towers. Market Blacksmith on the way for Skogo, but he's missing a good amount of gold here to be able to click up. He could sell 100 stone, he can afford it, but maybe doesn't want to. Just in case, I guess he should go for a few more villagers. Housed on 30, doing town watch now is a good idea. Could go for wheelbarrow as well. Jon Slow in the meantime, 340 stone in the bank. That's usually a big problem with the Trash. You usually have too much stone or not enough. Depends on how many towers you're building. And for now, there's no towers getting built. So Jon Slow should probably move these villagers already, put them on berries or something, get a few farms up with them. Because you don't really want to have that stone unless you don't really care about going up to Castle Age in a reasonable time, and then you want to have the stone for a castle later on. Now, Jon Slow even starting to do what? No, he's not taking the main gold. Instead, he's trying to go to the right-hand side. His tower is going down, and Skogo is continuing to wall. Skogo also on the way to Castle Age, 2 villagers on that outside gold. And that's beautiful by Jon Slow. He was able to slip a villager here. I don't know how, but he's building a watchtower. Skogo probably cannot see this. Actually, he can, but he hasn't realized it. And the tower is actually going up, because he could have tried to go through the stone walls. And like this, Skogo Skogo is not safe in the stone any longer. He can take the gold, but it's an annoying tower here, and Chancellor is trying to do as much damage as possible now, while Skogo is on the way to Castle H. Chancellor, in the meantime, resources looking okay. She started to go in gold as well. Main gold with 3 villagers, market coming up for him. So should be able to click up before 19 minutes, which is going to give him a castle age time before 23, and I guess before 22 would be nice, but depends on really what you want to do, and I'm not a trash expert, so I'm just an observer here. Skogo is up to castle age, going with the siege workshop, wants to get rid of the tower probably, and has built another of his own defensive watchtowers to make sure the right hand side part of his economy with the stone in doesn't get attacked too heavily. Both on the way for him. Chancellor doing scale mail armor, that calls for Eagle Warriors then, or Eagle Scouts. Barracks coming up behind this watchtower, and Chancellor also has enough stone for a castle, almost at least, missing 102. Could buy 100 stone, and he's getting the rest in as well. He's still not up to castle age, that's the only problem for him, and I think he needs to maybe balance his economy a bit using the market. The watchtower probably should go down. Eagle Scout production is starting, but as you can see, in Feudal Age the Eagle Scouts take forever to create, and you want to go to Castle Age, therefore you want to have that creation go a little bit faster. I think it's like almost double as fast. Is that possible? Maybe not entirely double, but it feels like it. Chancellor at the same time. Second barracks up inside Skogo space, and another watchtower coming up to cover that gold, I guess. And Chancellor, how's the resources looking? Enough stone for a castle, but still no way to clicking up to Castle Age. And he's opened the walls here, Skogo, to attack the tower. Only one Eagle Scout going in. And Chancellor, do we have another scout coming up? Yes, there is one more here, +2, but it's completely walled out. The barracks here, the tower went down. And Skogo is rewalling using the house here. Only one Eagle Scout and 3 villagers inside the watchtower. Looks like even with fletching, it's not enough range to actually go here. Another Eagle Scout moving in from the outside. They're moving around now. The quick palisade gate, only 5 HP. And nice, but that was a bad shot. I think that was the second shot for Skogo. Didn't want to have that. And the old Mangler taking down. Now, Terra is saying, you palisaded your corner. I want to go in here, so I'm taking that down. At the same time, Skogo has a TC on the left hand side going with an outpost here. I like this idea to make sure he's not getting attacked by surprise. And the Eagle Scouts not doing a lot, but they're a constant threat, and Skogo doesn't have an easy time in this game. A lot of farms behind TC, which makes sense. Another house coming up. And what else do we have to say about this? Chancellor is up to Castle Age now. That's the most important part here. Chancellor is also building a castle, no, university actually. Wants to go for guard towers here. Eagle Warrior on the way. I guess he sold the stone. A castle in Skogo space, and Chancellor would have a really nice position to attack, but he couldn't afford it. A town center coming up, number 3 for Skogo on that wood in the back here. Could have gone one more tile to the right, maybe closer to the stone, but okay, it's not a big problem. And guard tower upgrade done, 8+2 range now with the 7+2 attack. A few Eagles Warriors now inside, and as you can see, the production is going a lot faster now. And is that another tower coming up? Yes, more guard towers for Chancellor. Now we have a siege workshop on the left hand side, because I think Chancellor realizing, oh, there's a TC, I could attack it, so why not? He had 2 Eagle Warriors here to attack the villagers to try and do some sort of raiding. And this is a castle for Skogo, very important castle, guarding the stone and also covering the gold more or less. Cannot take this gold any longer because the towers are still there, but with the Huskars on the way and potentially another mangonel maybe to support attack of the tower. One mangonel, not really enough. He should be fine here. TC with a few farms now coming up here, and Skogo still in stone. On the left hand side though, that TC is under attack. A battering ram here, I think mangonel would have been better. And fletching on the way for Skogo as well. Let's get a mangonel here to defend. A few more houses coming up to actually cover the TC more or less. And Chancellor 44 villagers probably hasn't gone for a second TC. Continuing to mine the stone, but it's going to have that finished soon. And double monastery now against upcoming Huskars. Interesting. Anarchy on the way, very important upgrade for the Goth, obviously. Skogo is able to defend quite well for now. Chancellor is scored it, but he's even completely walled in his TC, or almost. I think this might still be open. Palisade Gate coming up behind the house, and there's a castle coming up from Chancellor with 1 villager only. I don't like this castle position, because I think it could have done way more damage if you put it in the middle somewhere. Try to get rid of the tower, go for that main TC, or maybe go on the right hand side. But I think Jon Snow just wants to focus on this gold here. Maybe he wants to starve Skogo here, because Skogo obviously cannot take his main gold, and that gold on the right hand side is not really available for him either. So maybe it's not a bad idea to go for this castle. I still don't like it. I don't want to see this castle getting built on the left hand side, and it could cover more in the middle. But okay, Jon Snow is going to finish this castle, and battling ram coming up. How many villages in the TC? That's 7 plus 1 outside. Jon Snow also starting to collect the relics, which is nice to see. He's got one of them already, second on the way. And the guard tower is still standing. Skogo only getting gold from here, and he doesn't get gold from there right now, so he cannot really afford a lot of Huskarls or anything. He's got a few of them, but he's producing a few more, so he's got some queued up with +2 defense already done. That's pretty much it. Forging, of course, doesn't cost any gold, so Skogo can afford that. And the problem is, Eagle Warriors now taking down the TC, the castle is up, and that gold will go down, and looks like Jon Snow even wants to wall Skogo in. This is quite funny. It's not going to happen, because the villager is going to get stuck at the house here, but it's not a big problem. Sanctity coming up, and Jon Snow is the first to click up to Imperial Age. This is so important. He had a lot of villagers in the main gold for quite some time, so he must have bought his way up to Imperial Age. The food price 140, not too big actually. Maybe Skogo sold some to get some gold in. Where's the Huskarls from Skogo? And yeah, there they are, going out to the right hand side, getting converted actually. That's 1, 2 conversions at least, 3 monks, not too bad, but those monsters should go down, and the Huskarls don't even care about the guard towers. There's 2 converted Huskarls. Battering ram moving forward from Skogo as well, wants to take control of his main gold. I think it's a really nice idea. There's a few plumed archers on the field. I'm not sure if that's the best choice. I think more Eagle Warriors would be better, but Jon Snow will be up to Imperial Age long before Skogo is even thinking about clicking up, and now Skogo needs a lot of those Huskarls to be able to defend this. At the same time, he's taking on the right hand side base. There's 2 relics that are gone. 1 monk dying, the university is going down. Bracer coming up for Jon Snow against the Huskarls. For the monks here, block printing on the way. For the monks, sorry, wrong way around. Bracer for the plumed archers. I still don't like the plumed archer choice. I don't think it's good. I don't think they're gonna do anything, because it's Huskarls. It's 8 pierce armor, and even with the bonus attack here, it's gonna take forever. And there we have the big fight coming up, or maybe not, because Jon Snow is moving back here, trying to convert, but that monk is just walking through all the Huskarls before it should die eventually. And it looks like Skogo has enough Huskarls here to be able to take all of that army down. 48, 50 military units now. Yes, Skogo can afford it. And Jon Snow has a second castle in the bank here, but is not getting it up, and he needed to cover this main gold, in my opinion. He needed more Eagle Warriors, maybe not even the Imperial Age, because that didn't do a lot for him. Block printing and Bracer, but that's it. And Plumed Archers wasn't the way to go. It was an interesting battle, but Skogo in the end was able to get enough of those Huskarls out, and Jon Snow didn't find a way to counter those. Imperial Age, questionable choice, maybe it was not the right one. Trash, of course, pretty much the only option. You have to get some good counterplay going. Hope you enjoyed this game. See you in the next ones. GG.